Basically, two main things were revealed at the strategy day. First is that they downgraded their fiscal 2019 earnings again, and that was taken very badly by the market because that comes only 1 month after they downgraded their fiscal 2018 earnings guidance. So it does put a lot of uncertainty as to Telstra's dividends from fiscal 2019 and onwards. The second big announcement was this transformation program, which means that management has basically raised the cost out target from $1.5 billion to $2.5 billion, all in response to the competitive dynamics in the market and the earnings pressure it is under. I think although they ostensibly label the 4 pillars, really it is all about making Telstra more efficient, hence the $2.5 billion cost out program, and also making Telstra more agile and more lean so you can compete better against competitors in the market, because as you know, right now competitive intensity in the telecom market is probably the worst that we've ever seen. And in order to compete and retain and even gain new customers, I think Telstra really needs to go harder on these customers in terms of offers and better deals. And that has its costs. And those costs are obviously reflected in the downgraded fiscal 2019 earnings. Well, first of all, internally, I think it will create a lot of anxiety within the organisation, because we are talking about 8,000 job losses. And also, it is a huge task for management to execute on this transformation program. And those 8,000 job cuts, it will create some uncertainty and perhaps affect some of the service levels or products that Telstra is trying to roll out. But longer term, looking longer term out, we believe that it is absolutely necessary that Telstra engages in this transformation program so that longer term it comes out a leaner and a more efficient organisation. Unlike the consensus view in the market, I do believe that was a completely cosmetic split, which does nothing for Telstra, what Telstra needs to do right now. If the whole fundamental mantra on the strategy day is to make Telstra leaner and simpler, then creating a separate vehicle housing its infrastructure assets, in my opinion, only adds to complexity and management hierarchy instead of eliminating it. So, for the lack of a better word, I do believe that this is probably an investment bank-led idea, which adds nothing to what is ahead for management, which is to execute on this very important transformation program and cut costs. Definitely, we are maintaining our $4.40 fair value estimate on Telstra. We understand that the execution of this program will have a bit of a bumpy road ahead, but longer term, we are absolutely confident that Telstra will come out of this a much leaner, a much more efficient organisation. And it is at that time that I think scepticism about Telstra will disappear, and that people will finally recognise Telstra for what it is, a lazy, inefficient organisation, but it has unrivaled market position, scale, and infrastructure footprint.
Any advice in this video is general advice prepared by Morningstar without reference to your financial objectives, situation, or needs. You should consider the advice in light of these matters and any relevant product disclosure statement before making any decision to invest.